విజయవాడలో కేంద్ర ఆర్థిక మంత్రి జైట్లీ మాట్లాడుతున్నారు. ఇప్పుడు లైవ్ చూద్దాం.
34,000 and 69,000. What will be given now? 2,03,174 crores. So during this 5 years, this is what is going to be given only through Finance Commission. Over and above this, we had promised in the Act that the Finance Commission had said, and this includes, because it will take some years for Andhra Pradesh to become revenue surplus, so Andhra will slowly become revenue surplus. But till it becomes, whatever every year they have fixed as revenue deficit is to be given. For the first year of the Modi government, what is to be given as revenue deficit is over and above this. Now I want to ask one question. I have a list of almost 25 institutions in front of me. In 2.5 years, this part of Andhra Pradesh, what all is given? All institutions were denied earlier to this part. And one of the grievance used to be, and that was the spirit in Andhra Pradesh, what about institutions in our part? Because everything goes around the state, earlier state capital. So what was Congress and YSR doing? Petroleum University, IIT, National Institute of Technology, Indian Institute of Information Technology, Central University Anandpur, Indian Institution of Science Education and Research, Indian Institute of Management, All India Institute of Medical Sciences, Tribal University, National Institute of Disaster Management, a new port, proposal with regard to expansion of Steel Authority, Indian Oil, all investments in this sector. World-class airports at Visakhapatnam, Tirupati, and now some 698 acres is needed for Vijayawada Airport, for a new airport to be established here. National highways, a whole new network being created. Nitin Gadkari ji has promised all these. Now, one small question which you must ask: why were these, most of the time except a brief period of Chandrababu and NTR, Congress was in power, and at center mostly they were in power. And these are institutions which have been set up all over the country. So why is it that these are now being set up for the first time in the last 2.5 years? Some institutions have started functioning, some land has been allocated, construction has started. We had promised backward region, we are giving the money. There was a problem with regard to how to fund Polavaram. They said national project. I have already committed and I have asked NABARD to find out the funding, and they are going to support so that all the irrigational problems of this area would be looked into. The advantage which the state gets by special category, that central projects you get 90-10. That's the only advantage you get. There is no other advantage you get. So it's a money advantage. 90 given by center, 10 given by state. Now there is a constitutional problem. So I said calculate the money that you would have got by this. An equivalent amount as a special assistance package in the ratio of 90-10 from externally aided projects, the center will support you. And we will pay 90% of that. So, to the rupee, anna and pi, whatever you are entitled to under this, the center is going to give. All I want to tell you is, you have a government at the center that you can all be proud of.